What up, my people? What up?
Good
Oh,
morning.
Good morning.
way to start the
They over
show.
there having a moment.
Woo!
Oh, it.
Over there having
Funkadelic do
a
something.
real moment.
Funkadelic do something to me.
Don't it? Be the
Woo!
real deal. The people on the social media, they probably like, wait, what's happening?
They're like, what is he doing?
Chilling,
The
chilling.
Holy Ghost.
Okay. If you see my mama,
Tell
who
her
we
I'm
gonna
all
tell her?
right.
All right. So, for those of you who enjoy the music, you can go on all socials, wherever you get your podcast, and you can hear what we actually listen to come in and usher in. But you know how they do it on the lovely FB Meta. Listen, real quick, did you guys know Mark Zuckerberg, who is the owner of the people that are watching from Facebook or Meta? You know we won't change your name, will we? We will be like, nah, that's what you started as. That's what your name gonna be.
Your mama call him Clay.
Exactly.
Your mama call him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
So the ones that's on Facebook, you guys can go to wherever you get your podcasts, go to your podcast site, and you can find Shop Talk with Mel. Then you can see how we groove in. But Mark Zuckerberg won't let us play the music on here, so that's what happened. They just like mute us, and then all our lovely content is lost. I know, right? So I was talking about Mark Zuckerberg. He went to it was like a computer conference, and he was talking about how these cell phone devices, I'm trying to find them, sorry. Here we go. The cell phone devices will be a thing of the past. And to my understanding, it's because of like the way technology is advancing. So they were saying that y'all got them things, y'all expensive over there. Those iWatches, there you go. They were talking about those were failing the people. So now they're gonna have, I'm looking for it. The glasses.
What?
The glasses. So, do you remember that show that Steve Martin was in with the glasses and he was talking about like putting windshield wipers on it? It's old.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about, because if you have smart glasses, that's what you're calling them. If you have smart glasses, like, what, you gonna be cross-eyed trying to look at the answers?
Hey.
What do we do?
Listen, you go back and you watch the Disney movies. What's that movie? Wall-E, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Disney movies have all the lessons, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Now, answer me this. Look, riddle me this. Why do the younger generation think that they are smarter than the older generation?
That's what we do. We were smarter than our parents, so we thought, until we became parents.
Exactly.
That part.
My dad didn't know what? You don't know what you talking about, old man.
Here's the thing.
Exactly what he was saying.
Right, but here's the thing. Is it how to work the devices is what they don't know or didn't know versus the actual process? Because we had to take it down to the root, to the foundation.
Oh, okay. I'm good at that. Well, I think the foundation is the older people were built with wisdom and not so much knowledge. So the children have more knowledge than wisdom. They can Zelle, they can do all this other stuff.
Okay.
But they don't have the knowledge of the back door. It's like a lot of them don't even know how many stars on the flag. I mean, they're knowledgeable. But when they're going to need it, they can. Hey Alexa, tell me how many stars on the flag. They don't need to know, retain knowledge.
But let me give the definition. I'm gonna give you Mayo's definition of wisdom, because you had to have had the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So to me, the definition of wisdom is the experience, the knowledge, and great judgment. And that's wisdom to me.
Right.
So we had, I don't even know why you made me put myself in that.
We old.
Look, we have some wisdom, but think about it. Our parents That's where was that, and that's where the knowledge was. I'm gonna take it. Let's fast forward a little bit to the 80s. Okay, remember when we did our basic division? I was getting ready to go with algebra, but that's way too much. Okay, so we had our basic division, and after you brought that number down, you had a remainder. Somebody with some air quotes for the listening audience, knowledge said, "Oh, we don't need remainders." And then a few years back, remember all those bridges was falling down?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The
hello?
remainder.
Huh? Would you say?
The remainder.
The remainder. You need that remainder to build.
Wait a minute. Now that you're saying that, remember that one movie? What was it? The Butterfly? It wasn't the Butterfly Effect. One of the movies where the West Virginia bridge fell. Y'all don't remember that movie? It was back in the early 2000s.
Baby, listen, I can't remember the movies because y'all know I don't have time to sit down and watch them like that. But I did watch that one. I watched the Steve Martin one. That was a long time ago when I had time.
You guys are a lot older than me, though.
So everything that they did that they were telling us was not going to come, it was just fantasy or made up, is happening.
But here's the thing. So you have animal rights people, sorry. So you have like lab rats, and you test these lab rats. But now the people are becoming the lab rats, and they're like, here, get this. And then you're like, wait a minute, what? Because I'm going to be flat out honest. Y'all can mute it, people out there, if you want to. Going to medical school, learning what I learned, and then you tell me this pandemic comes out, and you tell me, unlearn what you learned and do this.
No.
Cannot do. I can't. And watch this. So I'm sitting here with the same old, just like with wisdom. When you were pregnant, my grandmother and my mother, no, you can't take Tylenol. You can't. Then you have this new coming out. Oh, yeah, you can take Tylenol. It's safe and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And let me put this out here because they'll look and be like, oh, you're not in the medical field. You don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I am. Done. Now that I put that out there, I am. So when you were pregnant, you couldn't take Tylenol. And in the new day, take the Tylenol. Now there is a condition. They try to say disease. Wordplay is important to me. So you have this condition with these babies now that have become so popular, and they're finding that it was from the Tylenol. And what do they say? Oops, sorry, don't take Tylenol. Well, we said that the last time, i.e. just like learning what I learned prior to COVID. And then you tell me, boom, take all that 20 years away because that ain't it. And then you say, here you go. And then all of a sudden, guess what you say? Let's go back to what was happening 20 years ago. So I feel like that we are the test dummies for the lab.
We really are.
Have you or your loved one suffered from, you can be awarded money.
Right. Do you really want the money?
Yeah. I want the money, but I mean,
I would like the person.
Well, yeah, I mean, we are I think America was Sodom and Gomorrah back in those days, and I also think that we are the arts and crafts of the country, of the world, and it's coming to an end real quick, which is sad and scary at the same time. But it's stolen land that has been run amok, and as Pastor Wright said, the rooster have come home to roost. I can say that because I ain't running.
I've been hearing that from Pastor James from Tri-Soul Missionary Baptist Church on the Share Line since we was little. Like, here we go. These are the last days. You hear that, but this is not what this show is about.
I think the last days. I'm not one of those.
And here's the thing: as the world turns, okay, remember that soap opera? I don't even think it come on anymore. Here's what's happening. Look at the music, i.e., Beyonce, and we like, no, she ain't do Before I Let Go. Like,
exactly,
that's not Beyonce. No. And then you have the P. Diddy, who's sample king.
He was a sample. He was a Puff the Magic sampler.
Right. So you'd be like, okay, what are we doing here? Those were hits, so it's going to happen. So you take what was and bring it right back, and that's what's actually happening. What was, we'll change it, think we can tweak it up. This didn't work. Let's go back and start back at square one. You got to have that foundation. So saying all of that, I am saying this: learn for yourself, research for yourself, and don't think that fight was rigged. Okay. How y'all feel? We gonna talk about it or not?
Yeah, we can.
I fell asleep while they was getting them prepped. I watched the first 2 fights, and I'm sitting there fighting like they took forever, and they talking and talk about bets and everything else. Next thing I know, I wake up, TV off, lights still on. I was like,
I missed it.
Hey, I watched it.
Okay.
It. Hey, Father Time was undefeated. Mike, he looked old. But I mean, for him to get in there and do what he did, you got to give him respect. I'm glad I wasn't one of the paying people at the stadium, but the women's fight was worth the money.
Yeah.
The women's fight.
I don't care what nobody. That doggone Katie did not win. Amanda won that. Yeah. Amanda won that.
Like that too.
She won that. They cheated. They cheated that girl. But her manager talked about Katie had a what he said, extremely large head.
She didn't have no neck. Her neck.
I was like, wait a minute, did he just get on national TV with the child standing next to him talking about she had a big head?
Hey, it's the fight game. You got the tough skin.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though. I ain't trying to be funny, but like Mike's legs was looking like a fawn.
Hey.
I was like, come on. That was my thing. I'm about to remove them because we ain't focused. I was sitting there looking, and I was like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. But I gotta give him credit where credit is due. He did 8 rounds. You can't take that from him. He did 8 rounds. Old dude didn't knock him out. I looked at him when he walked on when he came out, but he always came out by himself, but he was sleepy. Like me and Nick, because you're not older than us.
I think he was medicated at that point. When he wasn't medicated was when he had that interview with the girl and stuff like that. He just looked out of it. He looked like he was like my grandson when they give him something, Ritalin or something like that. He didn't look.
Behavioral modifier medication. Sips tea.
Listen, I missed all of that because I went to sleep. I was mad too when I woke up. I was like, doggone it, I went through all of that. But Netflix freezing up and then study talk about, is it your Wi-Fi? Check your router. You know it ain't my Wi-Fi.
No, it wasn't. It was too many people on.
Everybody. You know how much money they probably would have made? They made that yesterday. It's Google.
I'm sure. I don't think Netflix really thought they could. I think they thought that they could handle that bandwidth, but couldn't. Didn't happen.
I'm sitting here thinking, because I worked for cable Time Warner for 20 years. I was just thinking, well, they don't even have a network. They're just an app. So to push that out to be downloaded by everybody. Now, Netflix can get away with the Dave Chappelle because, hey, Mel, don't watch it till I get home. So you can start that and watch it whenever. But not when everybody tuned in at once. Man.
Yeah, that was kind of rough.
And for those of you who didn't see it, y'all know y'all could go back and watch it, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And without the buffering.
Without the buffer. But for real, you're right. It was like Mike Tyson, everybody's on. I love the grandfather, and it does matter. The father, grandfather, the family man, Mike, because that's who he turned into.
Yeah.
And it's a big difference because let me tell you, in my play, I had Brian Keller. I had Brian Keller in the play, and he played a for real. Go ahead, Nick, you can say it.
An asshole.
I mean, it was bad, but he nailed it, and he gave me what I wanted. He was like, I can't be this. I said, I need you to be this person. Cold. He ends up having one baby coming. Well, she was coming. And I said, listen, when you have this baby, I said, you're going to have your baby. I said, I need you to still be this person. It's the character. Because it's a whole different world when you have offsprings.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so hard, but he did so well. And his children's mother, his twins' mother, she went in labor the night of the play. I said, good, we done. I was like, good.
As soon as he got off that stage, he changed him clothes and was like, I go.
But I was sitting there and I said, he is not going to be able to pull this off being cruel to a female. having a
He
child.
pulled it off so good that
He did,
for
but it was
years
a talk.
people was like, I don't like you. He was like, that was just a character. That was not
Yes.
me.
Very memorable.
There are certain characters that if I see on site,
Play
What you say is on site.
What I'm saying is that with Mike, I saw the softer side, and then you have weirdos, and I was like, lack of knowledge. Here we go, back to knowledge. Just the words for the day is, we got two words like Sesame Street: knowledge and wisdom. Because they were talking about the TV guy. Why would you put his buttocks on the screen?
They was wrong for that.
And the young dudes, I was at a house party and they were like, what is that? I'm like, it's a jock strap. People don't wear those. I'm like, yeah.
If you box, you
that's what you keep your jock in. I'm like, and these kids thought it was, but they were
don't
born.
wear when they play football.
The last time Mike really fought, he was like 97. I said he fought Holyfield. He got his ear bit in 97. That's when you were born. So yeah, it was a big gap, and all the old folks was like, we waiting to see Mike whoop this boy's butt.
But you know what though? I think we were looking for that because he was representing all of us.
That
and the day before,
though, to tell you, little boy,
that slap the night before though was like set it off. Pow! I was like, oh.
But guess what? How often do older people want to slap these youngins? You be like,
all the time.
You could have named the fight when young kids think they can just type and talk anything and walk away.
Ooh.
No. Take that with you.
There you go.
Take that with you.
There's a bunch of them I'll be wanting to just take in a row.
Job, right?
Burn
but
that
he was like,
good.
I was rooting for him as a senior. Like you did that. The benefit to it all, which was so touching, was did y'all see the picture where his father was a big Mike Tyson fan? Mm-hmm. And he had his son, that guy, with him when he went to get an autograph from Mike. Mike bit his shirt. Did y'all see that going around? And he was crying. And for him to be able to get that was for his father. I really feel like that. Like, boom, here you go. I fight the guy. He's 30 years his senior.
It could be his day. But I mean, the money is made.
What, 58 and 27?
That's 30 years. You had kids before you were 30.
I did.
Exactly. You could be a kid.
Absolutely. And fighting mine, you got a buck sometime. Woo, back then.
But hey, they say that was the highest grossing fight ever.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Mike trying to come out of retirement to fight a young guy. Yeah, of course.
Still, even when he got knocked out, we still was rooting for Mike. Mike always got the root.
Hey, if you listen to his podcast, he is incredibly wise.
Oh, definitely.
And I learned so much from that dude, man. I just love listening to him because you learn a lot just listening to him. And the way he be dropping bars,
wait
eloquent.
Eloquent. He wasn't eloquent when that little girl interviewed with him. Because
he wasn't mad.
Discriminated.
He wasn't mad. I loved it though. That was Mike. I was getting goosebumps when I seen that. And then when
that
he slapped him and he went up under and came back up.
She was like, but then she kept right on going.
She's a professional.
She was like, never heard it put that way. Good.
She was a professional.
Yes, but let me tell you what was funny. Because he kept talking about death, right? And I'm looking at her. I said, she just got here. You're going to have a flu.
You're going to scare the baby.
How is this baby?
She wanted Mike. She got
Mike. She definitely did get him. Now, I done told y'all about Mark Zuckerberg. I done told y'all we talked about the fight. Let's talk about Kim K being a single parent. Kim Kardashian, that is. If Rugo was here, we would have had to issue a disclaimer because he refused to talk about her. Now, I have a problem because she has a problem because she says she's a single mother. Hear me out. You said you didn't want your children around their father because he was a threat. Yes or no?
Yep.
Then he moved across the street, which could have avoided all this. Then it was like, oh, he's stalking me. That was the issue. Boom. Okay, move on, get married. Now all of a sudden you're a single parent. I'm like, is there a dude? Like, is there somebody you like and you got the children all the time? What do you want?
Victimhood comforts women.
What? Victimhood conference winner.
No, it
Comforts
comforts women.
Comfort women.
Yes.
I don't agree.
You don't have to because you're a woman. You wouldn't.
I
Ask the guys. A victimhood comforts women. You tell the
I
story
know
from
a
a
bunch of
victim
men that
standpoint.
play victim. Stop it. Stop it.
Girl,
Okay.
you're such
Every
a-
story you tell from the victim standpoint. What happened to you? What happened to you? Remember when me and Mel got in a fight because I slapped her, and it was on front page. Nate slaps Mel. You turn to page 19. Well, Mel shot Nate first in his shin, so he pushed her back and she took it as a slap. Oops.
Well, kind of like the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, I guess. She
Victim
played the victim,
standpoint.
but she started it.
Victim
Let me
standpoint.
tell you something. Chris Brown gives mad respect
Yes.
for me because he did not put her out there because he knew all that she had to lose. And I said, you know what? You all right with me. And now they started asking questions, and that's when he came and said exactly.
But how long later was that? He had to go through the fire.
No. I ain't talking about. He went through everything. That's why I have respect for him because he could have said it back then. But him protecting her had everybody focused on him, and he's the scum, and nobody needs. And it's like, come on. Now, where we are with this presidential, well, not even election, with this, the nominee. Let me practice. The nominee for the president-elect, who has his thoughts and pretty much don't give women respect. That's just my perception of him.
But yet you still had a bunch of women voting for him, you big dummies.
Listen, never mind.
Ooh. The view you heard. No, I ain't even going to say that because you got that. You definitely got that. But watch this. So if he doesn't respect women, and I'm not saying it's okay to be in a domestic violence situation or getting DV'd out, you know what I mean? Oh, these words. Like, come on. Anyway, being abused, I say no to abuse. Do you think that he's going to pardon Diddy?
Yeah, I know Diddy got some action on him. He hung with Diddy. They hung in the same circle. So I think Diddy will get pardoned. That's a good one, Mel. Good night. Because you got a whole bunch of other dudes, powerful dudes saying no. No, I don't think he can get away with that. You have too many other people on the other side of no, fry him versus if it was just Diddy and he was in a bind and he had some on him.
You said Diddy in a bind.
Listen.
Now, speaking of this, tell me, is it just me? Do you think, everybody saw the Dwayne Wade statue, right? If you haven't, go check it out after the show. Did y'all see it? Yeah. Why does that statue, to me, look like Elon Musk?
Have you seen the LeBron James one?
Oh. No, let's stay on this one because LeBron looked like old LeBron, but he still looked like LeBron. This dude looked like Elon Musk.
I ain't paying no attention. I just knew it didn't look like Dwayne. I was like, oh.
Okay, when you go back, tell me, is it just me? Why do I see that? Now, his look just like old LeBron.
Like old spiritual LeBron.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Old as I don't know what.
Old LeBron. Now, let's talk Willow Smith. She has a new song out. I got to say, out of that 4-pack that they got, the one, remember she did with my hair back and forth or whatever, her voice, her vibe, her music
her whole vibe, yeah,
is a vibe. And she just chilling like out the way with everybody else in their stuff. Now, they were talking about they don't know what's going on with Jada. They saw a picture of her and Will. I was like, okay, she's always been skinny. And people were concerned. Are you concerned?
No.
Is she speaking from a victim standpoint?
Woe
was me.
I know you were going to go there.
What was Jada? Oh my God.
I knew you were going to
Will's not feeding her correctly.
Knew you were going to go there.
Anyway.
We got a great show that we done went over a little bit. It's about to be off the chain. And it is talking about rules to the breakup. There are rules. Did you know that?
No, I would like to hear these, but I mean, there are.
Nick, you ain't know it's rules to a breakup.
Yeah, there's rules. Stay away from my family. My mom was off limits.
Listen,
Only
that's
people
what I was going to ask. So
pay
when you
attention to
break
that.
up, do you break up with the entire family?
Yeah.
It
Yes.
depends. It
Yes.
depends on how you were with the family.
Listen, if there's no kids involved, yes.
No.
Me and Mel ain't got no kids. Well, she got to be over here for Thanksgiving for. I'll hire a hooker to be here just so I can put my tongue in her ear over meatloaf.
Okay, here's the thing. What if, okay, we don't have children or anything. So us not having children, and I don't have a family, and you're my only family now.
Tough. You should have thought about that before you did what you did, because it was your fault we broke up.
Okay, see, I knew it was gonna go there. Now, if it was his fault, and
Doesn't
I
matter.
can't,
Stick
but
to
I'm
it.
still family.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
See, we differ on that. Nick, go ahead. What's your thoughts?
It literally depends. If it's something he did, listen. All three of my exes, there's certain family members that still call me cousin, niece, auntie, period, point blank. They don't care. I'm that chick.
Outside.
No.
Outside.
No.
Okay, so
you ain't invited over for Thanksgiving.
Wait.
If I want to go, I can.
Wait a minute. I want to dig in. So if you had children with the person, then you stay with the family? Okay. That's what I was wondering. I see some people over here saying, yes, I think that's totally unfair.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why. Because if you chose this person, you brought this person to the family, you did. Hey, this is the person, and they're a wonderful person, and you bring the person to the family, and then because you and that person don't click no more, I'm supposed to, like, what am I supposed to do with my feelings?
Now, who are you? A friend? Are you a cousin or a mother?
I don't know. I could be a mother.
Your mom, you definitely off. Mom, we ain't messing with her no more, Mom.
That's not right.
Okay. Well, hey, I don't care how you feel about it.
No, you ain't mad. But see, that's the thing. I'm the mama. You ain't gonna tell me who I can and cannot be friends with.
Got you.
If
Well,
she
Mom,
didn't do anything wrong, and
Mom,
you were the one that was wrong, then you're not gonna tell me. I brought you into this world, and I'll take you out.
Got you. Mom, no. You call her to come over there and help you with that. No, I don't want to be around that. This is a true story.
That's foul.
This is a true story.
You're playing with your family's emotions.
Oh, well, guess what? I'm down with you no matter what. You're my mother.
So
you don't pick nobody over me ever. Okay, tell me something. Who are you going to pick over your son? In any situation, pick somebody over your son, bad or good. If he's right or wrong, pick someone over your son or your daughter.
Let me tell you, if they're wrong, I can't be with you when you're wrong.
Oh, okay, well, guess what?
I am that parent that will call the police. So don't ask me that question.
I got you. But if police aren't called and I stop messing with you, Mom, we're not dealing with her no more. Simple as that.
You're not dealing with her no more.
Okay, cool.
You're not my husband, sir.
Oh, all right. I'm telling you
now let me, okay, I believe you. Now, I will say, if my son was incarcerated behind some woman, no, I'm done.
Well, I don't even want to take it to extremes. Hey, she farted in bed. We broke up. I'm done with her, Mom.
That's stupid, son.
Okay, well, guess what, Mom? It's stupid, but she ain't coming over here no more.
I would say, son, she's alive. She passed gas. She's alive.
Cool. But she can be alive somewhere else, Mom. She's not coming over here.
You want her to be bloated and die.
Hey, whatever the situation is, Mother, we're done with her.
So what if you pass gas in bed? Then what?
Well, that's normal. Everybody knows that.
It's normal. It's life.
Duh. Okay, then it's normal. It's normal for everybody.
But we broke up because of it. Maybe she had deviled eggs for breakfast and cabbage last night with sauerkraut. So whatever the case may be, y'all focusing in on the fart. What y'all trying to do?
You brought this broke up. Look, you brought this shallow example.
If we break up, you break up with all of us.
How would you feel she broke up with you because you farted?
Hey, I mean, it's been known. Hey, sometimes it's warranted. Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
Wow.
all right.
Okay. On a serious note, so when you are with somebody and say you liked her family, you fixed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's a female. Flip it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we like her husband. Oh, Nate coming over here. Nate, can you fix this? Absolutely. Listen, she could break up with you. I ain't breaking up with you because I'm going to need you to still come on around. No. I'm paying you. He fixed this and he does a good job. Sorry, y'all didn't work out, but he's still family.
Sorry, Mom. I'm not comfortable. No.
So are you not friends with your exes?
I am. But access to my mother is sacred.
Okay, access to your family. They can't come to the family reunion no more?
No. Why? Okay, which one of your Mel, which one of your exes would you like to see at your family reunion?
They've been around. They ran through my cousins.
But okay, with that, how many did you enjoy seeing?
It didn't matter because I can honestly say I don't have anybody that I'd be like, can't stand, hope I don't see you.
Okay, now he's coming to there and he's smashing your cousin who thinks she's cuter than you anyway. And then she this, that, and other, because then it turns to this type of conversation. Oh, why is she coming with him? And this, that, and other. It's not a comfortable situation. It can be.
Is it really not? Because I'm going to tell you something. Real talk. Tyler said none. Okay. Real talk. You can sit there and come with one of my cousins because we all look good. I ain't going to lie.
True. I couldn't even get it out. Yet woo!
So
it's not a loser.
Be like, boom. All you gotta do is be like, here's a picture. Do you know any of these people?
I got you.
And there has been times where we've run into the same people and didn't know.
Got you. But guess
because
what?
One guy, let me share this real quick. One guy, no lie, he called me, and that's what I'm talking about. So we're so cool. He called me to let me know he was talking to my cousin. He didn't know that we were cousins. And I laughed because I said, that's what you get for going straight upstairs. That's what I said. He was like, I said, yeah, that's what you get for going straight upstairs. Because after he came downstairs, he saw a big 8x10 of her and I. And he was like, you know her? She was like, yeah, that's my cousin.
Okay, Mel, me and you're together.
But I like them together.
Gotcha. Me and you are together.
Okay.
I'm at the family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I smashed cousin Sally.
You don't get a chance.
No. It happened some type of way. But I'm at the family reunion, and you know that I had some with Sally, and I'm sitting over the potato salad, and I look up, and she's over there. And you're looking at me, look at her. Is that an issue?
No.
Not an issue? Okay, cool.
It's not an issue because I'm never going to talk to you if I know you talk to my family.
No. There's rules. You just told me I got to invite people to my family and they have access to my mama. Oh, so why is she on the foot?
You changing the whole story. So you moving the goalposts because this is very different.
That's what he does, move goalposts.
Don't he?
Changes the stories.
Because he want to be right.
And what do we do? How's it different?
We just let them have it, knowing they're wrong.
No. How's it different? Y'all cackling. Tell me how I'm different.
You're very different because you moved the goalposts. You talking about, I know that you were with a family member and I bring you to the family reunion. Totally different.
Whoa. Isn't that her hanging around coming to Thanksgiving? Weren't we just talking about her coming over for Thanksgiving?
No, okay. But see, that's why. But that wouldn't be
over versus being with another family member.
That would be a question for her.
But guess what?
If you know you were being shady.
No, Mel. I'm open and honest with you. That's why I told you about me and Sally. So when you took me over there, you knew that me and Sally had once dated 16 years ago.
Took you over there. I wouldn't have took you.
That's my whole point.
But no, that's totally different. This is different. This is an ex, and if Sally, that would be Sally. This is a whole ex, and you with the family member. Totally different, off limits. I don't know if you guys do that or not.
Well,
exactly. So let's stay focused on what I'm talking about. Do you divorce? Do you divorce the family? And when you divorce the man?
And I keep saying yes.
Only certain members.
See, there you go. Well, Sally ain't a certain member.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you divorce the family, some members. Why?
Because we didn't get along in the first place.
See, that's very different. That's very different.
But I'm moving the goalposts, right? Me.
No, yours was totally different. Yours had
Gotcha.
nothing to do with this. No.
Exactly.
Let me see. What type? Okay. Right, Art. What type of backwoods country mess is that? We don't do that. But
No,
is
no.
that the thing with you
So
guys?
what-
Do you have an wait a minute. Do you have an expiration date? Like for men, is that like, okay, well, yeah, he used to talk to her back in high school. Is there an expiration date where you guys can talk to the same girl? Or is
It
that just a
depends on
feeling?
who the dude is.
Okay.
Depends on who the dude is. But that's not family. But I mean, dude is a different set of rules.
Okay, what are those rules? So your homeboy.
Okay, me and Art, if it was Art and he
You
dated
know,
somebody.
y'all just go back and forth for nothing.
No. I'm just talking about if he dated
Okay.
somebody 10
Okay.
years ago and it was serious and stuff like that, I would check with Art.
Okay.
Hey, did you franchise tag that? No? Okay. Well, hey, man, I'm going to shoot my shot.
Okay.
Because Art is in my community and
Okay.
she'll be around Art at some point.
Okay. So do your homeboys, you ain't down to homeboys be like, nope, y'all can't talk to her no more either?
Yeah. He'd be like, no, man, I'm still, I'm like, all right.
Okay. Interesting. Now let's go with the rules of a breakup. Ladies, don't break up with your man before your bills is due.
Thanks for coming. God bless and good night.
Like don't break up before that. No. I learned that from some wisdom. I was talking to this lady that I know very, very well. Actually, she was an elderly lady, probably in her 80s. And she said, whatever happened to this person? I said, they broke up. Now, he was handicapped. I know y'all gonna say I'm scum, but he was handicapped. And she put him out on the 29th of the month. This older lady said, what is wrong with her? Don't she know the first around the corner? You put up with them until you get your stuff paid, then you say bye. So there are rules to a breakup.
And guys look at those rules and what you guys call those rules and like, ugh, filth. You guys are just using us again.
I mean, is that filth? Yeah, we're using you. Real talk. And here's the thing that's interesting, and it's a double standard. We don't feel as though that we're using you, but you got to do something.
Yeah, that's how we're. Yes, yeah. That's very big of you, Mel, to push that out and say that out publicly. As a woman, I'm proud of you. You're right.
It's the truth.
Thank you. Well, shame the devil, Mel. Yes. Shame
the devil. It's the truth. Now, Nick, do you agree or disagree? And I'm looking at the comments.
Give her that. I want to hear this. This is gonna be good, y'all.
Yeah, Nick got the flow, baby. Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
I plead the fifth. I ain't saying nothing.
World star. I mean, Nick, go ahead.
I'm not saying a word. I plead the fifth.
Come on, world star.
Nope, the fifth. On this one, the fifth.
Now, here's the thing. Why? Please tell me this, ladies, too. I see you guys over there. And call your girls. And Don, ask Tyler this. Because I know she's going to keep it one. Why is it a problem if you want something from your man and you asked him for it and he says you're a gold digger? Why do women, I'm trying to get it right. Why do women feel like, okay, well, I'm not going to ask him for this, but this is what I really want, in fear of him calling you a gold digger, when that's how he got you, by supplying things, giving you gifts.
Giving you gifts so you can keep them legs open. So therefore, if them legs is open for you and I ask, I better receive.
Fair exchange isn't robbery.
Okay.
So, okay, there you go. Fair exchange. So when I ask you something, I better get it.
And you're talking about we ain't got it. What do you mean we ain't got it?
Well, maybe he ain't got it. You understand? That tree out back only sprouts money quarterly. That tree, you might be in between seasons. You ain't got the money. Y'all, this is the problem. Y'all can't understand no. What do you mean no?
Yeah, don't tell me no.
Mel?
Okay,
the
well, how
devil,
would you feel if
Mel.
I told you,
Shame
no,
the
I don't
devil,
feel like
Mel.
it tonight? No, I don't feel like it. No.
See,
Can I
shame
get
the
some?
devil.
No.
We can't tell you no. And this is, and you guys are the prize. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
are
do
the prize,
no.
but let
See,
me
that's the rules that a man has to deal with.
let me say this. No, you can't tell me no. As an adult, you can't tell me no.
Cool.
Here's the thing. You could say not at this time, maybe later, but not no.
Okay.
No.
Just say I don't have it right now.
Because
That's
here's the
understandable.
thing. Honestly, here's my thing. You can't tell me no because I wouldn't tell you no.
Well, I'll go with that one, Mel. Yes, I agree with Mel on that one. That way. But where did Gold Digger come in?
You know, there's a lot of guys that
go ahead, Nick, say it.
There's a lot of guys that think that women are gold diggers because they ask for something. And you asking for sex, aren't you? You expecting me to open my legs every time. You expecting me to slob on a knob. So therefore, if I ask you for something, I expect to get it. And if you don't have it at that time, just say it like that. Baby, I don't have it right now. You know, if I had it, I got you. But no,
Hey,
you're looking to get boxed.
Visitor.
And then especially if you're going to turn around and ask me to slob on the knob, God for apples, after you tell me no. Oh, I done got heated, girl. Hot flash.
We got a PSA for the visitors. Go ahead.
Viewers, look at the neck, y'all. Look at her neck.
Sorry, cousin. You get to see the real deal.
Go ahead, go. That's right, girl, because you deserve all that.
I apologize to my cousin.
I gotta put these up here. I gotta put these up here. Listen. Yes. Here's the thing. If you did, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's that. But if you did everything to get me, then you feel like, okay, I don't have to put any effort. I don't have to do anything because I already have you. Is that the thought process?
No, things change. When I was trying to get you, I wasn't paying your car note. I wasn't paying your different responsibilities. When we say we're in a relationship, it's a responsibility for us. That's why we don't run out looking for relationships.
Absolutely.
Because now it's a responsibility. So now I can't take you to Ruth's Chris and buy you these, what's the trinkets around the arm everybody get? Well, I can't do these things now because
trinkets. What do you mean?
You know, people get you speak Pandora. I can't do the Pandora every week or whatever the case may be. It's because now I'm in a relationship with you and I have to put you on my life insurance, my house insurance, all of this stuff. Now I have a lot of responsibilities, so it don't stay the same. And you're looking at, well, you used to take me to Taco Bell every Tuesday and this, that, and you don't do it anymore. Well, hey, listen, you don't have a phone bill anymore. You don't have a car note anymore. Y'all don't look at that. All you see is surface. We don't go to Taco Bell no more. You did that to get me, so you got to do it to keep me. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Facts. Exactly.
I would gladly take you to Taco Tuesday at Taco Bell if I don't have to pay your cell phone bill.
And that's fine.
Okay, well, cool. Hey, man,
I didn't ask you to pay my cell phone
bill. We're going to make it then.
No, let me say this. Let me say this. When you sit there and you're doing all these things at the beginning, not expecting him to do, you have to look at it as a gift. Gotcha. Like, thank you, I appreciate that, because he didn't have to pay that. So if you were paying your car note prior, okay, continue paying your car note. Now, if you buy me a car and say, here, this is for Valentine's Day, and expect me to pay the car note, that's a problem.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. So
you have to pay that car note.
Right.
But
wait, let me say this too. You're right, Nate, because it is a responsibility. Because once you commit, all those other people that was gifting you are out the door because you have one person, and that one person has to do all those things in order to be your person.
That's your definition, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you my man, you about to take up all the slack that other people were doing.
Got you. But when I take up that slack, we can no longer go.
Your cousin, your son, if he was taking out the trash, you expect your man to take out the trash.
But here's the thing. Damn it, I lost my thought. You just told me that I'm supposed to still take you out to Taco Tuesday after I done picked up all of those additional responsibilities.
You're supposed to date me.
Good luck with that.
I need you to date me.
What are you supposed to do? Just be you?
Oh, no, I'll date you. I'll take you out. I'll pay the tip.
But guess what? Nothing is required of you monetarily and stuff like that. Once you
It
become,
is required. I'm gonna let Nick take it. Go ahead, Nick.
watch the neck, y'all.
Okay.
Watch the neck.
Now I've heard several men say, and women say about when a woman does what she do to get a man, what you do to get that man, you have to continue to do to keep him. I just had some man tell me the same thing. My father taught me what I do to get a woman, I need to make sure I do to keep her.
Gotcha. Okay, well, hey, I can do that. Hey, listen,
My grandmother told me that.
You were paying your car insurance before me. Continue paying it because I got to continue taking you to Domino's Pizza every Friday.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a Anime Rudolph ism. She said to me, I'll never forget, when I had our first child, she said, "Don't drink that water right after you give birth." She said, "Drink it lukewarm." But I was so tired, because cold water freezes that. And she said, the way he got you, you need to make sure that you stay as closest to that weight that you were when you got him. And I remembered that. I drank the water though, but I had to do some real work to get it back right. It's not the same, but real talk, took that with me. And I'm like, I got it. It's effort. You dress this certain way to get him, and then you get with him, and then you want to just moo out. And now his friends coming over, here you go. Man, effort. It's all about effort. And that's what we're asking regarding the breakup rules. We're going to go back to the breakup rules. But when you're with somebody, I don't think that you would have an issue if you're with the right person at that time to have to break up. And I'm going to say at that time, follow me, because we all grow. How many people have been married and then you hear they outgrew each other?
Exactly.
That happens. Now, I will tell you, my first marriage, let me tell you, my first marriage, I couldn't understand why he wouldn't do anything for the children. I couldn't get it. But then I watched it because he was dating me. So when I say do anything for the children, like buy them extra stuff. So me in my mind, I said, okay, he keeps buying me, dating me. And y'all, if you know, he bought me some sneakers in a minute. He'd be like, boom. I was like, but what about them? Then it was, okay, Mel, think smart. Okay, I'll take my money and spend it on them because he takes his money and spend it on me. That's why I say over and over, and I tell these young people, I say, listen, especially if you have a child, after you get married, it's one thing to remember. If you want to save your marriage, and I'm going to tell you, remember I told you, I stopped being a wife and became a mother. And that was that split up. And I looked at it like, that's what happened. And if you hear me, he was still being a husband to me, but it was like, wait, we got these priorities. I had to think about it. Okay, he was buying me, dating me, taking me to Taco Tuesday. And I'm like,
good man. That's a good man, girl.
We got to do A, B, C, and D. And it's like, take your money, you do it this way. Nobody misses a beat and everybody's happy. But the person that wasn't was the person that lost the attention, and all the attention was given to the children. So to my young spouses out there, young married couples, just remember, especially when you're growing a family, you cannot stop being a wife. You got it. It's tiring. I'm sure it is. Mm-hmm. But all the attention can't go to the child. And I know you're like, well, they can't do for themselves, and they can't. Guess what? It's going to be you and your children.
Yep. Shame the devil, girl. Because a lot of women say, I live for my kids. And I just be like, listen, when your kids is 14, they ain't going to want to be around you. They ain't going to want to even talk to you.
You can't even get hugs.
Yeah, you got to fight them to hug you. And no, I live for my
kids. They don't even want to take a picture for you, but they'll take a grid for their friends and everybody else.
So that is huge. Once you stop, like, I mean, I was told, this was back in 2005. Mm-hmm. A girl told me, she said, hey, if you and the kids were drowning, and I can only save one of them, who am I supposed to save? I said, you probably save your kid, your daughter. Mm-hmm. I said, no, I'm supposed to save you. And I said, what? They're going to leave me at some point. Me and you are forever. And I said, oh, clutch the pearls. But she dropped that. Hey, fact.
It is, because the two becomes one. So do you save yourself or your child? Most people save their children and they end up going.
No. Well, if it's between me and my child, but if it's me and you, Mel, and our kids, I gotta save you. I'm not in the covenant.
Go, don't it?
Huh?
God, husband, wife, and children.
Right. And here's the thing: I made a covenant with you, not with these kids. The agreement to God was with you, not with them kids. They're a byproduct of our agreement. So I must protect you at all times. But you have to tell, I said that when you flip that over and tell the women, hey, listen, these kids aren't my priority. You are. But most women will say, I live for my kids and my kids. Okay, all right. Well, when they're 18 and you can't get them to call or come over and you talking about ain't no good men out here, because they all gone. You done ran them off because you living for your kids.
You know what? You got a point. Or you want that good man to take care of your grown children as you are. So do you break up? It's me or my children, grown children. Do you split up? My husband is not feeling my grown adult child who can come over here and shop. Now, we all experience this.
You leave that alone.
Who can come over here and shop out the refrigerator, the cupboard, get the tissue?
It depends on the woman's how she acts. Now, if that child is number one, because if we sign up with a woman who has children that are not yours, we're signing up to be your number 2, 3, or 4.
You know that off top.
Off top. Now, but you want us to be your number 1.
Ooh.
So the playing field ain't fair for us. No way you do it. Because guess what? I can't come in the house beating my chest, yelling, I'm the man of the house, and you got a 16-year-old boy there. But if you baby that 16-year-old boy, you're going to put him in front of me. And I either have to accept that and still be your number 1 and still date you and still take you to Taco Tuesdays and still, get the 5 for $5 up at Applebee's or whatever, 2 for $20. I still got to do all that and know that I'm number 2. And in some cases, I will be outruled by your children. And that's him at 14 and 16. When he's 22 and 23 and he leaves, then you wonder, well, why ain't you this, that, and other? No. Because you're cheating on me with your son. You're cheating on me with this dude. He come in, he getting a big piece of chicken. How the hell? He getting listen, no.
Okay.
Listen.
You can't get the big piece of chicken.
Mm-mm.
Guess
what? Your son or your daughter are not going to put you ahead of their man or woman.
Because I'm their parent.
Exactly.
So I see the point. You're right. You're absolutely right. Because they're going to go away and then the parent's going to be all alone. That's a lot of nerve. And then make you feel bad.
Right.
That's not okay. So it's like, okay, so I'm supposed, here's the thing. So you have adult children choosing their parents' mate. Because that's what happens. They choose the mate. Now, we don't like him, Mom. Don't date him.
Okay.
And then they get to go home to their house. And then you're all alone. And then they come. Now they reproduce and they got children. They want to drop theirs off. So it's okay for you to be alone. That's what I see. And I witnessed this over and over. I'm like, oh, okay. So dog your mother, drop your children off so your mother can babysit, be convenient for you. But you're not convenient when you have a man there.
Do you understand that this is all can be avoided if we did things the right way?
Okay. What's your right way? Go ahead, talk to me.
Stick in there. I have parents that are together and may not like each other, and they stuck in there. And it alleviates all of that. Because guess what? I know my dad is my mom's number 1 choice, because anytime I asked her, she said, well, let me ask your dad. I'm like, just a minute.
You already know you ain't getting it.
Hey, but
that's why I asked you first.
But that's the proper alignment. That's the proper alignment. As a kid, I hated it when she always asked him, why are you asking him? You're a strong, black, independent woman. You got your own money, Mom. Let me see what your dad think. God.
Okay, so
I like when they play you against each other. Go ask your mama.
It wasn't no
go
busting
ask
up
mama.
Team.
Go ask your daddy. Well, he just told me to ask you.
I couldn't bust up that team. Not
But
me
you
and
know
Mel.
what?
You know, me and Mel we don't co-parent good at all. Me and Mel.
Let me
'Cause
tell you this. Even when you're apart, they do it even worse.
Well,
But
Mel,
they know which parent they can go to and ask something
remember,
from.
Mel?
Because I know that somebody asked, they'd be like, "Did you ask your mother?" Well, I already asked her. Like, she been doing it. Like, can you? And
But
that's the answer.
here's the point. This is what me and you broke up about our co-parenting. When the kid is on punishment at my house, he's on punishment at your house. That is good co-parenting. Because guess what? She on punishment over your house, or our son's on punishment from you, and he come over here, and then he ain't on punishment over here. Shoot,
He do
he
not.
is right. He is right. She is a B. No, you don't do that. I have to be your friend no matter what. That 2 minutes that we took to create him, we got to stick in there for 18 years and raise him right. Now, if he can come in between me and you, he will. So
Can I ask you this?
Uh-huh.
So grandparents. So as a grandparent,
It's a different law.
it's a different law. So as a grandparent, come on, Nick, come on in.
Yeah.
So if the child is on punishment at the other grandmother's house, grandparent's house, you know, they come on with look at Nate shaking his head. No.
It's different
Is
for
it fair
grandparents.
for the child to be
No.
on punishment at the opposite grandparent's
You
house?
can't
I'm
listen.
gonna let my grandmother do what she want to do.
Listen, Mel.
Go
Let's
ahead.
get personal.
Go ahead.
I know your mom over there listening.
Go ahead.
She would whoop your tail for stuff she would say, "Oh, leave them kids alone for," wouldn't she?
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. So you can't bring grandparents into this. That's
But
sacred ground, huh?
But it happens.
But we all know grandmas don't do jack. That crystal vase is you done broke grandpa's urn. Well, he needed a new one anyway. That kid can't do no wrong to a grandparent. My granddaughter pimps the hell out of me, and I know it. And I'm still sitting here like, okay, I'll send it to your cash app.
You talking mess. Wasn't he just talking mess a couple shows ago though?
Hey. When she turned her back, I still be talking.
Exactly.
Okay.
This little heifer don't even ask me how I'm doing.
Let me go to this comment because here's something that's reality. I keep my grandchild on punishment half the time. I'm the one picking them up from school or who they are calling anyway.
Well, if you
let me ask her. So if the child goes to the other grandparent's house and you have them on punishment, do you expect the other grandparent to have him on punishment too? If you could call in the numbers below, or you could go ahead and comment in the comments and I'll read it. I'm just curious to know. Because
if you hands-on grandparent, if you like pretty much they live with you and stuff like that, you don't have the full, let's say, grandparent experience. Because my grandparent experience,
you have the parent experience.
You got the parent experience. Grandparent experiences. Hey, come get your kids. I'm tired. Send them home.
They call you back and be like, I want to come over to Swally house.
Then you be like,
living 4 hours away, 5 hours away. Right now, let's go.
Well,
and you are gonna get that baby too, ain't you? Because you know
I got to be like, well, Beulah coming over, so I can't. No, Grandpa busy.
And not this weekend.
Sybil coming through, so yeah, you can't come over this weekend.
Okay, here we go. About rules to the breakup. Mm-hmm. How do you break up with somebody via text, over the phone, or in person?
Depends on how crazy she is.
So the craziest why you broke up?
Well, she usually got the best, the goods, but you want to do that over text, so your stuff ain't broken. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
your
crazy.
TV ain't broken.
That's over
crazy.
the top.
Your car ain't scratched, so you do it from text from a distance.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Depends on how crazy she is.
Nick, what's your thoughts? Text, phone, or in person?
Hey,
it depends on the person. It's either on the phone or in person. But if you got somebody crazy, you stick to that phone.
Male.
Don't do it over text. That to me, that's very disrespectful. Just on the phone, let them hear your voice. Listen, bro, because the text can be misconstrued. This is not working for me. I can't.
Okay, let me ask you this: a text can be misconstrued. I don't want to be with you anymore. how is it misconstrued, or is it that we want to hear what we want to hear?
Women are known to tell their own stories, starring them, produced by them, created by them, featuring them.
I can't stand them.
Hey, y'all know to tell
No,
y'all.
but seriously, like doing it over a text, nah, I wouldn't do that.
Nick, I would
This
break
is
over.
like
I'd break
to,
over
like-
you over text, Nick. You definitely over text.
Okay. So we have a comment that says she still knows where you live.
I got you, but I got cameras, and if I'm not there, I can't fight back. So I'm just taking it down as Exhibit A.
Okay, let me go back to the comment. She responded. I also don't volunteer my service if you can't call or ask me for what you need. I ain't got it. Now, that's from Tamika from Facebook, the question I was talking about earlier. Let me see. I don't expect it because each person is different. She doesn't spend or get as much time as me either. Oh, okay. Talking about the other grandparent. Remember when I was talking about that?
Yeah, grandparents are sacred. You don't mess with
grandparents are sacred. Off limits, like
they got rules that they sell. You know.
Okay, so I would not like a text breakup.
No.
I don't care what you like. I care about your feelings. I don't want to be with you no more. But I gotta care about your feelings and how I don't want to be with you anymore too.
Well, wait, let me ask you this question. So, do you prefer a text because you don't have to hear us crying or a rebuttal on the phone?
It depends on who. If you are the text breakup girl, yes, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm done.
What's the text?
The crazy girl. The crazy girl.
Okay, so in person.
And I'm coming to stake your house out.
I know. That's why you are a texter breakup or
and I'm coming to take your house out after that.
Good. I got cameras.
You better call me and tell me don't be.
Your Honor, here, Exhibit A. That was a Bugatti she just bad. I need the money for my new Bugatti. Well, it looks like a Chevette to me. No. It's a Bugatti and she broke it. I want my money.
Oh, it's a Bugatti today.
It's Bugatti today.
Okay. So how do you know when not to break up in person?
Because she's crazy.
No. I mean, say she's not. Why? What would be a reason to not break up besides the crazy? Here you go. Let me flip it. What would be, how would you break up with her in person if you had the opportunity? And she wasn't crazy. We ain't talking about that person.
Hey, babe, we tried. We gave it a good run. Shake on it. No.
Okay.
No,
so mutual breakup.
Yeah, you just say, "Hey, babe, this ain't working for me. It's not you, it's me. We tried, and it's not working."
And then she'll look at you and say,
"It's always happens to me." Well, if it always happens to me,
because you know what our follow-up is. What could I have done different? What didn't I do? And you just want to be out.
This is why the text, because we don't want to have to fill out the thesis. The text, I ain't got to fill that out. I ain't got a question. Well, what didn't you like about your time here with the male industries? Was the Hucklebuck Deluxe? How was the Arch? All these questions I ain't got to answer because here's saving your feelings. I'm not hungry. You don't have to cook. I'm not hungry. Instead of saying you can't cook, so we have to.
But our rebuttal.
You
eat all the time.
And
you say, wait a minute. If you eat all the time and you say I'm not hungry, in my mind I'm gonna be like, well, whose house you eating at?
Exactly. That's why Nate says what? Lying is essential.
There you go back with that.
Lying is essential.
If you don't like my cooking, tell me, please.
Yeah, but then I gotta. Well, what? In this.
But will we accept it, Nick?
No.
If you know you can't cook, you ain't got no other choice but to accept it.
Look.
Do you remember the guy who ate them eggs for over 20 years?
Yeah. Instead of just telling her.
I have to go back with Nate's lying is essential. But here's the thing. When they said that women, we write, produce, and everything, our own story, he never said that he liked it.
But here's the thing. He knew if he did say he didn't like it, he'd had to answer a question, or who the girl's eggs you do like.
But wait, I'm about to tell you. Here's the thing. And I'm going to rewind for the new people that came on. If you didn't see this episode. He tells her he don't like eggs. She while they're dating, she makes eggs. He says, "Oh, these are the best eggs I've ever had." They marry, and she made eggs every day. And when he finally told her, she lost it. And she got upset because she said, "Why would you sit there and not say it?" Well, here's the thing. Here's what he said. He told her he didn't like eggs, but he told her, "Oh, these are the best eggs I've ever had." Now, it still don't mean that he liked them. They're the best he ever had.
What is he protecting?
Her feelings.
Feelings. Nothing more than feelings.
And you do have, now I'm looking at the comments, you do have men who can cook now.
Yeah.
So they're cooking.
Right.
So if men are doing everything and they can do it on their own, what
They don't need
we give? What can we give where we're an asset, where they don't break up with us? Go ahead, Nate. What you got?
No. I'm just here for the comments.
And
I'm just here for the comments.
You here for the comments?
Hey. You see how Nick the voice neck ain't moving now? She quiet and humble as
I
a puppy right
said,
now.
listen, this is a family show.
Child, as much cussing as you be
I
doing.
know, for real.
What I really want to say right now, that is a family show.
Let's go to the comments, shall we, Mel?
Okay. Hucklebuck
Deluxe. The Hucklebuck Deluxe.
So,
you got everybody saying that now.
So it sounds like what I'm hearing is it's all about sex.
Yeah, that mouthpiece too.
But that's the way it starts. I am sexually attracted to you, so I'm buying you drinks. I am putting on this facade. Yes, I go to church every Sunday, and I take my mom to Bible study. I'm telling you this, anything you want to hear to get what?
Okay, so you just said, I am sexually attracted to you.
That's what starts it all.
Wait a minute, and we say, I am physically attracted to you.
Gotcha.
Two different things.
Gotcha.
So with that being said, look, think about it, and it's totally different. I'm physically attracted to you. Your makeup. I'm not sexually attracted to you. You're just a nice looking guy.
Well, women don't lead with sex. That's just your greatest weapon. It's the greatest weapon on the planet. There's wars that start.
No. Let me get to my point.
Okay.
And clearly we don't, because I just told you, we're physically attracted to you. You guys are sexually attracted to us. So are you saying that you're not physically attracted to us, or you look at what position you can put us in?
I want to say physical. I can't separate the two.
Okay.
I think the sexual attraction is physical. Anything physical is in a man's favor. That's what we want. We like physical. But like I said, me, Todd, Bill, we don't get together and say, let's go out and find our soulmates. Let's go out and find the women we want to be with forever. Let's sink our mentees and go out and have a great time. We go out, we get with Mel, we tell a couple lies because they're essential. We buy a couple drinks. Mel likes us after a little bit of time because,
That's all the lies.
Well, okay, cool, well, whatever. We smash, and Mel throws that cowgirl backwards on you, and you like, holy shit. And then the pepper grinder is amazing. So we hang around. And then you say, well, my son's having trouble reading. And then you still hanging around. You be like, hey, your mama say you got trouble reading. Let me help you. Then we're trying to teach your daughter how to ride her bike without the training wheels. And then we say, damn, I think I love her. And then we fall in love. We don't look for the stuff. Because the responsibility comes on us. When we say whatever, we're taking responsibility. And that's why you can't talk to my mom after the breakup, because my mom loves me for me. You love me for you.
What you can
leave
do.
my mom alone.
I don't think that's okay. You can't. I just don't think that's okay. You can't just break up like, okay, everybody's feelings over, we split up, boom, and then y'all get back together, then what?
Oh, no. You don't do that on a little weekend breakup because, I had a little something to do on the side. I wanted to get out and play ball with Cornell and them. So I had to break up so I can go. That ain't that, that. But when we over. No, mom. Mm-mm.
That's foul.
Well, it's in the
You
contract. I
brought
have
it.
you sign that up front.
You did it though. There's
Exactly.
no accountability for the person that introduced you.
Mel, what can your son do for you to stop loving him?
Oh, nothing. Neither
Well
one.
then, I win. I rest my case.
But I'm not gonna. They're part of me. I love me a whole lot.
Exactly. So your son, no matter who he brings over, I don't care if she what's the girl with the umbrella? Mary Poppins, and she's the most beautiful thing, and you think they're the world of her.
I thought you were talking about Rihanna. You said umbrella.
Oh, well, it hurt when I don't. That's personal. That's my
Right.
personal business. Stay out of my personal business, ma'am. Okay. Anyway, I don't care what you think about her. She's not me, and your love for her will never trump the love you have for me. So guess what, mother?
True, but that doesn't mean I stop loving you. But I like her.
Mom, I'm not coming around here if you got her, if Mel is coming around here. If you need her around here in your life that much, you take her. I'm good.
That's unfair.
Oh,
Very.
life. What in life is fair? Tell me. Let's start off with that baseline.
That's
What's fair
unfair
in life?
because here's the thing: you started it, so you didn't. You should have
What
never
makes a
brought her.
difference?
No, you should have never brought her to the house to allow me to like her. If I like the individual, I like the individual. Your fault. Take accountability. I probably shouldn't have introduced her to
I take accountability. I'm glad I brought it to you. I thought it was serious. I thought we can make it forever. We
Okay.
didn't. We don't have any kids or no ties. Mom, no.
Okay.
No. So guess what? Of course, I don't care. I'm the villain. I don't mind being the villain. Yeah, it's my fault, man. I should have never brought you around and to meet my mom. And you shouldn't have
turn off our feelings.
that's right.
But here's the thing: she didn't do, or he didn't do.
It doesn't matter. That's my mother.
Wait a minute. He didn't do. Let me finish. He didn't do, or she didn't do whatever they did to you to me.
Gotcha. Okay, Mel.
Oh,
So
all right, Nick. Nick. You said it's certain ones that you don't deal with, but the ones that you liked is your in-laws. Would you cut them off because you guys got a divorce?
No, no, and I have not.
Okay. See,
because you're on the bottom looking up. You didn't cut them off because guess what? You're still saying, well, his mom didn't do anything to him. And his mom was probably all in her feelings saying, well, she didn't do anything to him. But you guys are hurting me. So, Mom, if you care about me and how I feel, it should trump how you feel about her. Because I am your son. So guess what, Mom? It's about me. Guess what? Holy shit. Holy stuff. It's about the man and his feelings. Thank you, man. I'm sorry. You need to keep it close. You know you got Nick the voice.
Yeah, I got both y'all on this mug.
You're right. Don't be just blaming it on me.
Here's a question. Are you still cool if your son or daughter hangs out with your ex after you're done?
Good question.
Are you?
Who am I? I think he was talking to y'all. Are you cool if your son hangs out with your ex?
I've known several of them that have, and
yes.
Well, okay.
Because here's the thing: when you introduce somebody, and see, that's why it matters so much. Once you bring a male or a female around your child and you are a single parent, guess what? Once you introduce, those children can't just turn it off. Oh no, we're not together. No, and you let that person know. Let me say this: just like you said, you fail. You be like, oh, little Joey got problems with reading. I don't expect you to stop dealing because you guys have your own relationship with little Joey. If I have moved on with someone else, and you're still there with little Joey, guess what? I'm going to say, listen, he's going with boom. And they have, they have their own relationship. It's very different.
Gotcha. First of all, did you ask your new man how he feels about that? And second of all, when I got little Joey on the boat.
Wait, you asked me a question and I just shared with you. Yes, the new one already knows about the relationship because you say that on the onset.
Gotcha. So when I'm out on the boat with little Joey and I just say, hey, so do you hear your mom's headboard in the middle of the night or this, that, and other?
Guess what? I'm not talking to you because that's just so disrespectful to say.
Oh, now there's rules. But you sitting in
Ben rules. That's the name of the show. Yes, it is Ben rules.
Okay, cool.
Now would you say that to a child? Something wrong with you. You slow.
Okay, well, guess what? If I'm slow, you're sitting your child with a slow man.
Yeah, that wouldn't be. As soon as you said something like that, I didn't guess no, this is over. That's a breakup. There's rules. That's the rule to the breakup.
BC, good one. So
Now let me go to the comments.
pull that up. Pull that
Now
up.
this is good.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to put it right. I put it up already. Your son brings him to the cookout. Now it's trouble. Absolutely. So no, they're not coming to the cookout.
Oh, no. I'm influencing you with your son. We have a great bond, me and your son. He's
But
I feel that guy.
my child ain't bought not nan rib bone, not nan macaroni.
He
This is
wants
not
me
yours.
there.
You are not an adult.
He wants
Now,
me there.
if the child has their own place and they say, "Hey, I'm having a cookout, so and so coming over," it's all good.
That's
That makes
because
sense.
that's their place, and you
Mhm.
can't rule their place.
Listen.
Let me go here.
rule-
Todd Rogers said, depending on the relationship and if that person is a great mentor.
A great mentor. I've taught men in my life that I've dealt with their mom a lot of stuff, how to look at stuff, my views, or whatever the case may be, good or bad. I've taught them.
Mhm.
But if they invite me over to the cookout, how do you think their mom would feel?
I think their mom, here's the thing, you would have to communicate with her.
No. I'm not talking to you. We broke up. I am talking to
Well, you wouldn't go. You wouldn't do it.
I'm going just to be spicy. I'm going just to be.
That's why
I like. Is your aunt making?
Leave?
Is your aunt making that potato salad? Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there.
Or you'll bring me a plate.
What?
Because most people,
Let's always written by y'all.
People, watch this. Most logical people will not want the drama, so you're not going there for the drama. So it's all about the intent. Now, if you're going for the drama, then guess what? You're not coming. But most adult people, when they split up, it is pretty much mutual. I'll say that. If it's not mutual, you're gone. You're definitely gone. You'll be like, hey, how you doing? If somebody passes away in the family, you'll definitely reach out. Right. You know what I mean? That's the difference. I want to read this comment though, but it is never about the man and his feelings because he don't have feelings. He just wants the cookie.
He has feelings. Guess what? If I want and commit to that cooch as you speak of, I have feelings now.
Okay, I got to read this one here. I don't want you, so my family doesn't want you is unrealistic. Thank you, D'Amico.
I am talking about my feelings. I don't want you there. I got a new broad I'm bringing there. What she got to? Well, I got to show up and then you there all buddied up with my mom. How does that make my new girl feel?
Now, how long is this going to last? And it does happen. No, listen, it does happen. And those are things that you have to think about because you don't know because the intent is to be in a long-lasting relationship. You do have women.
My parents.
You do have women who will actually do it. And their intention is to make the new girl feel uncomfortable because she still likes him. And that's where the issue is at. If you didn't like him and he didn't like you and you're okay, there should be no issue.
Mel, I learned a lesson today.
What lesson did you learn?
It's all about how I say it. I rebuke everything I said before, and I would like to reiterate it like this. No, I would not like you to hang around my family because it would hurt my new girlfriend's feelings.
And that's all you have to say.
There it is, fellas. I'm learning. I'm growing as a person.
He learning the language.
Lord, I feel the estrogen erupting in my body now. Oh, you're teaching me.
You see my face, right?
You're teaching me. Boy, if I just said it in a calmer tone and soften up my voice and sussed up my the way I say stuff will get done. So no,
it is how you say it.
Yes. Let me bring it down to the ladies and their estrogen before I go change my pad. I should just think about the feeling of my new girlfriend. That's why I don't want you around. I want her to have the warm and loving relationship
because
with
that's
my
the reality.
Excuse me?
That's the reality, though. It's you want your new person to feel comfortable.
Got you. Whatever gets me.
I respect that truth.
Wherever it gets me to where I need. I'm attracting more bees with honey than vinegar right now. So I'm going to say, well, no, Mel, you can't come by. You know, I have my new girlfriend and I want her to forge a great relationship with my mother since she's in my life now, like you once had. So you can't go. That better? That better? You like that?
That's nice.
Oh.
I was in that situation though. I was in that situation. Every time we would come back, well, you know, now it was, but every time we would come back, the ex-girlfriend would be in town and at the house. So I was like, why is it? I said, this seems to be a pattern. Every time we come back in town, we fly in. This person happens to fly in and be there.
How'd that make you feel, Mel?
Guess what I said? I asked that question, and guess what he said?
What's that?
He said, I never thought of that. Oh, okay. We'll stay at a hotel. Boom. Mission accomplished.
Gotcha. But you still felt a certain way.
You
couldn't be around his mother open and foot experience. You around mom like she like that girl.
You know what I said? I knew the game, so I didn't even want to be around because I was like, and I'm gonna say it wasn't the mother. I'm not gonna say that because mother's welcoming. I would say there was somebody else in the cut.
Whatever
the game that couldn't move. But here's the thing: at least I put them onto it, and guess what was done? I made that person feel comfortable because guess what? I'm not coming.
Ta-da! So guess who wins?
Me.
No, you don't. Because you're omitting yourself from his family. You're omitting yourself from his family because of his ex. So if we back this up to where they said, hold on.
Not omitting, but here's one thing we can control. We can control ourselves.
Gotcha.
And here's the thing, that wasn't our house.
Gotcha.
That wasn't our house. That's somebody else's house. So I'm entering into somebody else's home.
Gotcha.
They can let who in there, like me. You can allow whoever you want into your home.
Gotcha.
Here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to have myself feel uncomfortable.
Gotcha. So
and I'm going to omit myself and be in my own peace. Because here's the thing. If he wanted her, you couldn't
be there.
Mel.
That's my whole point.
They don't look at it like that.
Whoa. You're not looking at one key thing. Mm-hmm. How did he feel about this? Because he wants you in his family. So how did the man feel about this? Because you're talking about how you felt because of her and her mom. You talked about everyone's feelings.
I was still in it. No. I'm still there. I'm still there. Just at that moment. Just at that moment.
Guess what?
Just at that moment. So you got to look at the bigger picture. And here's the thing. No. Let me say this. How did mom feel with, not knowing it, and then who? Like, I like both of them, so I want everybody to be cool. I'm not even putting her in it. That's her house, so you can.
Let me rewind this. I'm
gonna say, mom didn't know, so mom's in an uncomfortable situation. I got both.
Okay, so what if the dude said, "Hey, Mel or Nick, we broke up. Don't be coming around the house. Mom, we done with Nick." Would that have fixed your problem right there? Yes or no? Think about it. If Nick's not around because I said, Mom, we done with Nick, would you have that problem?
I would have a problem. Me personally, I would have a problem because nobody should have to stop being friends, stop their relationship because of how I feel, so to speak. But I'm a different person. I'm a different person though. So
Nick, no. I'm asking you. That story you just told us. And she was always there. Whoever this girl was there, let's call her Beth. Beth was always there, right? What if your boyfriend Rico told Beth, "Hey, listen, we broke up. I don't want you around my family. Mom, I broke up with Beth, so don't be having her around here." So when you came to town or whatever, and you went over there, Beth was never there. So I'm saving the relationship with you and bringing you in on it. So the rules are, if you
I don't know anything about that relationship he had with his mom.
I'm talking about him. If he said, "Mom, Beth ain't allowed," right? Mom, Beth ain't allowed over here no more. Beth, then you and Rico go to mom's house, and mom listen to her son, and Beth ain't around, you don't have these problems.
Mm-mm.
None of these problems exist because guess what he did? You broke up with me, you broke up with my family. Because if a guy likes you, he will take you around his boys and his family. If he don't like you, listen, I told you many times ago, the one thing men don't waste is time. We'll waste money, we'll waste anything, but we don't waste time. So if you want to know if he like you, he's going to want to take you around his mother. He's want to get his mother and his boys' acceptance of you. So guess what? If I protect my mom and my boys and the people that I'm around and I care about the most, everything is in thing. So guess what? Hey, Cornell, hey, Bill, we ain't messing with Tabitha no more. Yo, nah, dog, that ain't enough. She can't come to our car night. She can't come to the movies out back. She can't come.
Why would she want to, though?
Huh?
Why would she want to?
Because she's cool with Bill's woman.
But
they besties.
That's foul. That's foul now.
Is it? Okay. Okay, Bill,
that's
you
foul.
and Bill, your Bill's wife and you and Bill's wife are besties. Me and you hooked up. We kicking it. We go over to Bill's house. He blow up the screen out back. We do popcorn. We do movie nights. We do all this fun stuff together. Me and you break up. So now I introduced you to Bill and you became Bill's wife's friend.
Right.
So now I can't do anything with Bill without you because of his wife. Do you see how complicated?
Let me tell you, me and Bill's wife, so we cool. It would be Bill's wife would say, nah, I'm cool. I don't want any parts of that. But if I'm a real friend, I'm going to remove myself because it's all about intent. So why would I even want to be around that? And then they'd be looking at Bill's wife like she messy.
So the rules imply, hey, you broke up with us. You broke up with me, you broke up with Bill, you broke up with his wife. So you're unbeknownst to yourself agreeing with me.
Oh, I definitely am.
Okay, well, there are rules, and don't be hanging around my mama. Don't be hanging around Bill and Bill's wife.
I'm going to speak for the wife. You ain't going to tell me who I can still be friends with.
Got you. So guess what? The new girlfriend that I bring over and you pop up, I'm going to get lewd with this shit. I'm going to make you feel a certain way. Because your ass trying to be slick, I'm going to show you slick.
Let me say something.
And it's my house, and I'm going to ask you and the girl to leave.
Okay.
You're the girlfriend. It's not your...
People just don't understand and respect show hosts, but let's go here. So here's the deal. Bill's wife would have problems inside the home. So why would you mess up a home that was fine for an outsider? You wouldn't do that. And that woman, that ex-woman, should actually respect Bill's wife, since we're using him as an example. Okay, you my girl, boom. Bill's wife is not going to have me around when all the guys are going to be together. I can come over to the house, kick it, whoop-de-whoop. You got somebody else. You are her husband's friend. But why would I invite somebody, or why would I go? I forget who I am. Why would I go with Bill's wife if she's inviting me to a male and spouses or girlfriends gig or movie night? I would not go. So Bill's wife is not messy, so she wouldn't invite me. If she was messy, because we know those people are out there, she'd be like, girl, come on, you my friend. So you want to start drama and mess up midnight. Now I'll put you back on. There you go.
And another thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I was still talking. No.
Anyway.
No. Well,
the thing is with that,
if the rule is
the ex is friends, like I agree with you, Mel. If the ex is friends with Bill's wife, Bill's wife should not just turn her back. Of course, you're not going to invite her over to male night with, they bringing their spouses. You'll do your own thing at another time. Invite her to the house another time. But you expecting Bill's wife to just cut me off, period? Nah, dog, you wrong. Number one, you trying to run Bill's house.
Hey. That's why the rule is.
You're trying to run Bill's house?
No. The rule is you broke up with me. You broke up with my
dog. You trying to run his house.
My community.
You trying to run everybody's house now. That ain't how that works.
Me and my boo thing go over to
Okay, let's hear from Bill. Let's hear from Bill. Bill said, what y'all do when I'm not around is fine. I'm asking for respect from my family and friends to not have exes involved when I have my new partner. All
That
right.
was well. That was well written.
Gotta go to the comment. Gotta respect our people that respect us by listening. D'Amico says Bill's wife should be confident in Bill if she's not. Wait, if she's not Bill, then gave her a reason not to be. Oh, he mixed it. He mixed it up. You mixed it up.
Yeah, she lost.
Yeah.
You lost D'Amico.
D'Amico is a guy. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. But here's the thing.
Oh, there you go, Tamika.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, Youngstown's too small for that. But we're not talking just Youngstown.
We global, girl. This is a national.
Yeah, we're global.
National out in this.
Live in different places. Look, I'm like, I live in different places.
But here's the thing. Bill's wife don't be mad at us. But if the rule is, hey, listen, I brought you in, Mel, and when we broke up, you broke up with me, Bill, our card night, our thing, and don't go over my mama's house because guess what? I'm bringing a new girl there too, and it's different than the one I brought from Bill. But that ain't none of your business because I don't.
How?
Oh, no, it's my life.
You don't bring anybody to the house now.
You're looking at it from your point of view. No one looks at it from a guy's point of view. No one's looking at it from a guy's point of view.
I'm trying to. I'm trying. Let me drop these down.
Out of it. Yeah.
Let me drop these down.
You have to remove your feelings and say, hey, you know, Nate, we broke up and he might have another girl over there, and that ain't none of my business. So guess what?
You keep saying removing feelings. You're the one with the feelings because you mad your mama's still talking to your ex. We're playing on my phone.
She's not allowed. The rules are she's not allowed.
Says
me.
Okay.
Does your mama say that though?
It doesn't matter.
Which you mean it don't matter? Okay, tell her that. Ma, it don't matter. Would you actually tell her that for real?
I did.
Okay. He told his mama, and his mama need to listen. and don't bring her around, or I'm not coming around. Most mothers, I'm gonna say, especially black mothers, will be like, you can't tell, boy, bye. You go to your own house. You can't tell me who could come in my home.
Gotcha.
Boom, there you go. Cool. That's it.
Cool. I ain't seen you. Your mama's like, I ain't seen you in a couple of months. You okay? Yeah, mom, I'm fine. Click.
Yeah, right.
Your mother, but you would be like, okay, bye. No, you don't do that.
Okay, so I let a little yeast in the story. I didn't say click, but I mean, I still say, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good. Good to hear from you.
This phone and froze.
Hey.
Right. Next thing you know, you get a knock on the door from your mama. Now, what was that?
Okay, so let's go
Especially
here.
If you have one of them mamas that's about it. What was that?
See that's but you know what though? And most of those mothers that's about it, usually when they raise a good son, he don't even want to bring his woman around his mother.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, I don't even want to introduce you to that because I'm not that. But you'll look and say, okay, that got to be somewhere in there.
That's why if you coming around, if a dude invites you to his friend's house, his parents' house, or in his family's events, you are special to him. I'll take you to a movie and dinner all day long. And if I see somebody out, hey, true story. I was a roller skater, y'all know, back in the day. And, you know, I had a girl I used to mess around with. I took my mom skating with me one time. And she rode over to me and I said, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. This is my mom, such and such, blah, blah, blah. I get over to the other thing and she around there with her girlfriend like, Nate introduced me to his mother. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, I didn't. You just happen to be here out somewhere. So it's different out. He's not bringing you to the faucet he drinks from unless you're special. So you don't get to go over Bill's house unless you're special to me. But when you stop being special, you can't come around and me and Bill do this every other weekend. You know what I mean? Next weekend is at my place, Bill. Bring those ribs that you make. So, you know, you can bring that and tell your wife to bring the mac and cheese, the constipation plus. Thank you. That's what we do. That's what we do. Mel can't come. Nah, I had the new honey. So the rules are, hey, after the breakup,
that's foul.
Real foul.
Oh,
that's Nate.
That's Nate being wrong. I just had to be like,
that's the agitator, Captain Caveman to the full effect.
You see agitators in big letters this weekend? All caps. Agitator. Did I spell it right? Yeah.
Okay. So is it okay, since we're talking about rules to this breakup thing, is it okay to not bring everybody to the family's house? Why would you introduce me to all of your people?
Because I'm serious about you. Hey, man.
Okay. Let's. You want to keep it 1? Let's keep it 100.
Shall we?
So I know Nate. I've known Nate. Look at his face. Like, what is this ninja about to say? I have met different people with Nate. So, what do you notice about when I'm around?
You don't say too much.
Who do I talk to?
Me.
And it's a hi, bye.
But Mel, I'm not introducing them to you, and you're not. I don't come play cards with you every night. Here, let's flip the scripts, shall we? Mom's listening. Mom loves me, and me and you broke up. And she know that
That would be considered family. I ain't talking about mom. So
No.
like, boom, they know, okay, that's my cousin. Hey, how you doing? But you don't invite me over to.
Here's the thing. If me and you broke up, Mel,
Nick, you don't invite me over.
And mom still loves me.
Avoiding.
If mom still loves me, Mel, and she wants to invite me over for this Thanksgiving, and you got a new man, how would you feel about that, Mel?
I'm not going.
Oh, you ain't saying exertion, fellas.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm not going. You're talking about Thanksgiving dinner. That's a family event. But just coming to the house, come on. Here's the thing. When you marry into a family, you are now family.
Mel, we've been together for 8 years. We ain't married. And you broke up with me and broke
No, we're married. I'm talking about a married couple.
Okay, well, whatever.
Once you are married, you are family. You married
family, period. Even after the divorce.
Gotcha. But after the divorce, we can't even co-parent the same way, Mel. You mad at how we co-parent. So how you gonna come around my family and everything else supposed to be the same, except I don't keep the kid on punishment because of you. But you see, do you see this? Your story by you, starring you, produced by you, starring you.
Absolutely. But let me tell you, I can't say anything how you co-parent. Usually them children gonna say it. Now I'm gonna tell you something that they probably gonna be like, I can't believe you did this. I didn't know they gave their dad like a hard time when he was like with other people. But they're accustomed to a certain way of living. So one of mine said, told the girl, my mother will burn this house down. She ain't gonna live like this.
Oh, see, I know who it is.
I was like, oh God. And I get a call like, your daughter.
If the rules were the same. Now, down to the children is a different subject, and it's a touchier one. But I want to go down. I want to go up.
I wanted to say that because of the whole parenting thing. Right. The way they parent with them, you got them through in the summer or whatever. That's you. I can't say anything because I can't run you and say your new spouse's house at all. You run that. I'm over to this side because you can't run me and my new spouse's house because you feel as though that we parent differently.
Okay.
Go ahead.
With the children, it's a little more sensitivity in that. But with my mom going up instead of going down to the children, if I go up to my friends and family, that's a little different.
Okay.
So I don't want to bring children in this. So when I tell my mom, me and Mel broke up and we done, it alleviates a lot of stuff. Because maybe I want to bring Nick over.
Okay.
And I don't want you sitting there smiling on her face. And then, of course, you got to come glammed up. You didn't come in no jogging suit. You came in your ball gown just to prove a point.
Absolutely.
You see all the drama
at all times.
Exactly. So why don't I nip all of that in the bud and say, Mama? So back to me and you, Mel, our breakup. Your mom said that's the best thing that ever happened to you. She was right. But she wants to invite me over to Thanksgiving, and you got a new man. How does that make you feel, Mel?
I'm not coming to Thanksgiving.
Oh, so you're saying the exact same thing I did.
Thanksgiving is too family oriented. That's like you're meeting the family. This is a special day. I'm not doing that. That's because I'm gonna tell you something. Some of my exes, they ain't even you ain't meet my mother.
Gotcha, but I've already infiltrated that, and your mom loves me. Hey. What if you just tell
You
your
met,
mom?
like you said, skating ring. You meet her out and about, be like, oh, I met your
Right,
mom.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
right.
But I didn't
No.
introduce you. If
I've
I
noticed.
introduce you,
I fixed the
you
squeaky
must be
wheel.
special.
I fixed the squeaky wheel on her motorized scooter.
That
So
is
I'm
so
in.
nice.
Up. Tell your mom that, hey, me and Nate aren't together. He can't be coming around on holidays.
No, I can't say that.
You can't say that.
I
So
can't say that.
you would rather not come because your mom wants to be friends with me.
Mm-mm. No, but see, my mother ain't shady and flaky. She would be like,
Whoa.
no, it depends on, let me tell you, she's not, because if somebody is coming, she's going to let me know in advance.
What was that?
And
show?
there you go. She not shady. See, when you got that messy mom, that's how the new moms, y'all,
We're
your
in
messy moms.
hypothetical land, Mel. Hey, listen, I know I don't want to bust your bubble, but we're not a couple.
No, we're not a couple. But if
Real
I
life?
have somebody that I'm dating, and I tell my mother I'm coming to your house, oh, I was gonna bring so and so to your house. Oh, okay. Well, you know, so and so is gonna be here. Oh, that's so nice. Boom, cool. Call me when they leave.
You know what would alleviate all of that?
But I'm friends with my exes. Like,
I'm friends, but they ain't coming over for Thanksgiving, so we can
they
be
come to
looking
get
at
away
each other.
though. They do come to get away.
Now me and Todd looking over the mashed potatoes like, yeah. Yeah, baby. Make my plate. Yeah.
See, that's whack.
Hey, that's not real.
Whoa.
That's
We're
whack.
Real whack.
But it's
that's
real.
Why but that's why
yeah, she used to make my plate all the time.
Nick.
That's whack.
Nick.
That's whack.
I don't ask this much.
No,
Nick.
but let me say this. That's why it's very important for men to tell a female if you kicked it with another female in the club for a woman. It's important because to let me know if she being funny or is she just really a nice person.
Mel,
that is needed for us.
Mel. That's just like me asking somebody, hey, did you franchise tag that? You did?
Y'all different. Y'all don't even be caring half the time.
Because we don't care. It's for, do you understand we're all here today because our father said, ugh.
He is such an idiot.
Exactly.
But am I wrong? Exactly.
I don't know. He ain't here. Rest his soul.
But guess what?
But I got you. Yeah, I got you.
I'm not wrong. You might not like the delivery, but just I'm open. Tell me I'm wrong. So guess what?
So. I cannot tell you that you are wrong, sir.
Thank you. So us on the club scene, all we're looking for is the safe not the shoot up the club
Mm-hmm.
But so we're not leading with feelings and looking for relationship. We're looking for
Okay.
So that dictates a lot. We're not, oh my God, but what about her feelings and this, that, and other? Nah, dog, she got her chaps on. Look at that.
A mess. Mess.
This is how we were built since the caveman. You're mad at us because of the way we are, not who we are, what we are.
Listen, I'm not mad. I'm trying to hear and learn.
This is
real
what
talk.
We are.
Okay, so tell me, since we got all that out, you break up with the family. That's the rules to the breakup. Yes. You break up with me, you break up with the family. Rugal said the same thing too a long time ago. You remember that, Nick? Mm-hmm. Rugal used to be on the show. Oh. He said that. He was like, you're done with everybody, the whole family. Mm-hmm. But if I see the person out, I can't turn off my feelings.
That's different. That's
but inviting somebody to the cookout or the family cookout or Thanksgiving, that should be off limits.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I can't be mad because you and my mom ran across each other in Aldi's. I can't be mad at that.
Okay. All right. Let me hear from a man. Let me hear from a man on this one. If a woman I dated shows up for Thanksgiving, that means I can still smash at will.
At will. Hey, Todd, that is if you read my book, that's the tile floor theory. Everyone knows what the tile floor theory is.
The tile floor theory. Tell me.
Yeah, tell us, please.
If you lay a tile floor down right the first time, you can walk over for the rest of your life.
A hot mess.
Read the book.
The book of Nate. The book of Nate. Let's all join in to the book of Nate. Shall we see
it? Hey, facts. If you lay a tile floor down right the first time, you can walk over for the rest of your life. That's why you would want to come over my mom's house.
Good thing we're not tile floors.
Hey, you know what I meant. That unbridled chuckle you gave me told me you know what I meant.
Yeah, unbridled. He is a mess.
There's a bunch of them that think that about me, and they have been wrong.
Well, you can't say unbridled with Nick because she knows she could get a husband.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure
So with that being said,
hey, I believe she's sitting on fire over there. But I mean, hey, there's more to the job.
a lot more.
Right, okay. Well, hey, back to what I said. Tile floor. Tile floor. And what Todd said, that's a tile floor theory. If she wants to be around there, but it's true. Listen, your feelings say it's sad, but it's the truth.
yeah, my feelings said it's just terrible because
Gotcha. It is. You're right. Your feelings are. You're right.
But I'm not upset with that theory because if you have that thought is not always accurate. But if you have that thought, you'll be like, okay, and that other woman will feel uncomfortable. That's why I said it depends on if she still likes him.
So why don't you nip it in the bud and say, no, the rules are you can't come around my friends and family. And you nip all of this stuff we're talking about. But what if she and how she feel and he did that and I can't believe and he's insecure? It nips all of that out the bud. That is living a stress-free life. The rules are, hey, you break it with me, you break it with my whole crew. You can't come over to Bill. And Bill's wife, who I introduced you to, you met through me. Hey, guess what? Me and Bill still going to do our thing because we've been doing this for 20, 30 years. We're going to go, you order the wings. You bring the beer. We're going to blow up. We're going to cook some outside. And this is what we do. And you come over and Mel, you loved it and this, that, and other. But we ain't together no more. So the rules are you can't come over. You can't.
I guess it's fair. What's that sound?
I know that sound.
Isn't it?
That sound is Mel's medical moments.
Hey, we know that there's an issue with the vitamin D if you live on this side of the earth, East Coast. So how do we get more vitamin D? By eating healthy, all right? You're like, Mel, how do we eat healthy? What are you talking about? I'm going to get, and you're like, your immune system is down, your energy levels are down. I'm going to give you a list, not a long list, a list of some energy foods, all right? Bananas. Do you have the banana person? Are you the banana person out there? Do we have them out there? The break off. Nothing. I see him. Okay, Nate said, yeah, he do the break off banana. Ladies, don't eat a full banana in public unless you have another intent. Okay, let's put that out there. And if you are a diabetic, understand that bananas have 30 carbs. That's a lot. So your sugar will be over one banana. You'll be like, boom, sugar sky high. Nuts contain that healthy fat that we actually need. Oh, I wanted to tell you, bananas, potassium is good in potassium. Like I told you, you have the carbs and you got your vitamin B6. The B's, y'all remember those? The B's are the ones that be like, boom, 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 give you that energy. Yogurt, oh, for those who love yogurt. All right, do we have any yogurt lovers out there?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, well, guess what? It contains the simple sugars. So you too have to watch that. And it gives you instant energy. So if you like the yogurt and you can consume that, take it out on you and enjoy it. Pack it. Make sure y'all got some ice in y'all little bag too, because you don't want to get sick. You know how that can happen as well. Then you have oatmeal. How many people like oatmeal? That's good. Guess what I just found out from my girl Nick? With smoothies, like if you drink smoothies in the daytime, in the morning rather, as soon as you get up to go to work and you drink smoothies with the fruit, add oatmeal. If you don't like the texture, I don't like the texture of oatmeal. I don't like the texture of yogurt. See the common denominator there? Mm-hmm. I don't like those textures. Yeah.
I see the common denominator.
You know what, Nate? You would take it back to being sexually nasty.
My fans will be mad at me if I let that slide. I had to do that.
Yeah, I ain't interested in that. But you could put that oatmeal in your smoothie and you won't even be able to taste it. You don't have to worry about that texture. Avocados, remember you set them things out for 30 minutes. They look like a monster. But avocados, they contain lots of protein. And sweet potatoes. For my lovely people, you got your complex carbs. I know y'all like, Mel, what? It's good for iron, iron intake, and also vitamin C. So I wanted to let you lovely people know that berries, we know the antioxidant of the berries. So increase those things during this season to give you that energy so you can get out there. If you, shop for Christmas, if you do Christmas, you'll have that energy. All right. And you won't feel left out. Last but not least, for my chocolate lovers, dark chocolate, that's the key. They get that stuff for your heart. And listen, it has caffeine. Now, let me say this. Boom, side note for my people, the medical people. If you have hyperthyroidism, caffeine is not a good thing. So if you like chocolate and you end up getting coffee and you have hyperthyroidism, don't do that. That's a bad mix, okay? Heart palpitations, you end up needing some cardiac medications like your LOLs, I call them the laugh out louds, your metoprolol and all those. Be careful, be careful, be careful. If you feel as though that you are out, we know this is Thanksgiving. I hate to put it out there, but I am going to put it out there. It seems like when family comes together, most people pass when it's that time. So be careful if you have those heart palpitations, because I know a lot of post-COVID people are having cardiac issues, heart issues. Stop, slow down, get checked out, because the heart is a muscle. And if it's constantly going boom, 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 that's a problem. Over 100 is tachycardia. We don't want your heart to do that. We want you to relax and enjoy the ride. All right. Had to put that out there. Mel's Medical Moments. Those were some energy boosting foods real quick. Oatmeal, sweet potatoes, avocados, berries, bananas. What else was there? Eggs. What other ones did I say that? Yogurt, nuts, and that's all I got. Well, you know what I do have? I got these. They got these little packs now, which is good. I smash on these.
Oh yeah.
Just a little snack. It's actually like cranberry health nuts, and then they have the omega-3. So whatever it is that you need, please, please, please see your physician. I'm big on that. Talk to your doctor and say, this is going on. And don't take you'll be okay for an answer when you know you are your best advocate. All right, that's it for Mel's Medical Moments. Now let me see.
Don't do it, Mel. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
No, don't do it.
Make you dehydrated. You have to consume water. The body is made up of 70% water, so we need our water. Okay.
Boom. I.e. spring water.
Save the planet.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead.
Exactly.
Out there. Go somewhere and sit down. And guess what?
Saving the planet.
I'm still cool. I'm still cool with Todd.
Right, but you ain't going over there for Thanksgiving.
No.
Because the rules are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway,
I ain't going to
start with that. Been done 2 hours ago.
Done. Crazy. Look it up. Listen here. Y'all can tune in to the podcast at Shop Talk with Mel. And if you come on Facebook, y'all can see what these guys are saying. Guys being guys on Shop Talk with Mel. So did we come with the rules?
Yes. Nate said, hey, you break it with me, you break up my whole ecosystem.
Mel said, before you break up, get your bills paid. Nick said,
if I'm still cool with the family, I'm going to go hang with the family.
World Star.
What'd you say?
World Star.
You're saying World Star.
What?
There's a time and a place.
They acting like it's going to be a fight.
Right. It's not going to be a fight because there's a time and a place, because I'm not going to go around. If he got somebody else, I'm not going to go around then. There's a time and a place. Meet me out for drinks. Let's go here. Let's go there. We'll do our own little.
That has nothing to do with bringing you around my family. The rules.
We already
like I said. If I'm still friends with some of the family, that's that.
Hold on. Let me see something.
Hurry up, because we got to go.
Hypothetically, if you, let's say, came in and an ex seen you out at the bar and invited you to the hotel room, that's totally legal, right? Because that has nothing to do with friends and family, correct?
When I was home, the ex did try to come to my room, and I was like, no,
But
we get ready.
No, we're divorced.
Don't fall into his mess. Don't fall into it. Because there he go. Look at him laughing. A hot mess.
Look at the web I weave. There go you.
Getting ready to go. Yes, Todd. All right, let me give you today's footnote. Today's footnote is life is so short. Spend it with friends who make you laugh and feel loved. So my thoughts, Nate said you break up with the man, or the female, you break up with the family. Y'all know mine, I already said it. Nick said, if we cool, we cool. And guess what? It's sustained. And I like that, Nick. So that's why I have to say, if you like the person and you have your own relationship, it's all good. However, if that other individual is uncomfortable, then slide back. At least the family knows what's going on. Listen, I'm done. Cornell, I feel you though. What if your ex is your best spade player? Spade partner. Listen, that's an understanding. We can hustle some people, right? That's all the time that we have today. I love you guys for listening. Time is something I know we cannot get back. So I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shout out.
Man, hey, that Cornell question was that defies divorce. You got to be my space partner.
You crazier than a mother. Hey, listen, tune in to Star 94.7 or 947-star.com. Your girl is on till 3. But I got to go. Peace.